Post-Mortem analysis. Back at it one more time to continue watching what happens to the legend of Ricky Bobby. And in this match, we are once again on the Miramar map. And if we're wondering why we are so far to the north and east, it is very simple. See these AFK guys? I too was an AFK guy. I got disconnected while we were in flight, and fortunately I was able to reconnect in the right amount of time. I saw this dude landing in my area, and I turned tail and run. I done run. I actually headed pretty much south to the road, and then literally due east over toward Campo Militar. I don't know if that's actually how you say it, but that's how I said it. So we enter what I think most people call running simulator mode. But I don't know what other choice I have here. It was a tough start, and I almost quit, or when when you go AFK in the air and you have a chance to come back in, it's hey, match is in progress. You want to continue? No, yes. I said yeah. Let's do this. I'm not. Hey, Ricky Bobby ain't no quitter. Hell no. So you see in the map here, I'm gonna head over to this little compound and see what kind of loot I can find. And before we get there, I'm gonna spill the beans up on you. I find in here a revolver and some ammo, and really, I think that's about it. Believe me, I thought about heading back over and maybe popping some caps in them AFKs because they are still alive as far as an alive AFK can be, and there's still some gunfire over there, and there's some people looting, but I don't know. The wiser side of me said, you know what, a pistol just ain't gonna do. And I've never been on this side of the map, so it was actually kind of fun. I headed over to, as I said before, El Campo Militar, and I had no idea that Hinter Boy was a thing, nor did I know that Polar Ice was a thing. And that's okay. Ooh, watch out! Yeah, you gotta stay away from them cactuses. I'm sorry. You gotta stay away from them cacti. They'll poke you. So I kind of do the simple, basic, easy stuff. Going to the big, wide open buildings. Wide open space. That was a song. So I go into the big buildings, and I just, actually I find some decent loot. I'm pretty sure I pick up a UMP. And I'm pretty sure I think I end up equipping myself this game with UMP and AK. Hinter Boy never saw me. I never saw him. Or, you know what? Maybe he saw me. I didn't really watch his replay. He was never a thing to me. And I'll just leave it at that. And that's all right. Once again, I'm trying to make the best of it. You can see Blue Zone is creeping its way on in. And excuse me while I take a sip of water. So there's a shot of the map. I loot these green buildings, a couple of them. And then you see this van? Well, I think I have my camera crew here. And I've kind of told them, hey, I saw a van when I rolled in. I plan to roll out on said van. So we'll probably drop down and get a nice cinematographic. Here we go. Look at this. Watch this. Cut. Look at that. I hire the best because the best don't rest. Hey, stop! Doom buggy. Doom. Oh, yo, Ricky. Hey, Ricky Bobby. You missed a Doom buggy, dude. Here's a city. All right, well, maybe we'll stop here and see if we can grab some loot. Maybe we'll stop here and grab some loot. Hey, there's another bus. We could trade out, save gas. And maybe, oh, we're going to stop here, do some looting, and save get trade out. Hey, yo. So, if you haven't noticed already, Ricky Bobby has a tough time. Hey, there's another one. Ricky Bobby kind of has a one-track mind. Which, by the way, any of you from back in the day might know that that's an actual song and or album from the Egyptian Lover. One Track Mind. Speaking of One Track Mind, here's Kada right in front of me. Now, we see him cross the road, but I guarantee you Ricky Bobby didn't see him cross the road, because when Ricky Bobby's playing a game, Ricky Bobby gets tunnel vision. I ain't just whistling Dixie, no. He gets tunnel vision. He can't see. His vision... it just goes to crap. Anywho, so now I'm gonna re-loot buildings that were already looted in this huge city. I did watch the review of this and kind of who moved through this city and stuff. 97.2% of these buildings, I counted them, did not get looted. The two big buildings and then these little crappity craps, they got looted. So not exactly the wisest of choice for old Ricky Bobby. Now look at this. Set it up over a little higher. Come on, make it pretty. There you go. So now we're gonna cut into Ricky. Look at that. These boys are on it. All right, now all we have to do is turn. So yeah, driving. Let's talk about driving for about 2 seconds. Actually, probably for about 1 minute and 49 seconds ish. Ricky Bobby probably does a better job driving his car in the map view. And that's a good thing. Alright, look at, we got inside the blue zone. And there's Okada up above us. We're gonna see him later. Don't lose sight of, don't lose track of him. Remember that. Kada. K-D-U-T-T. Kada. Now we're gonna push on in here, but watch this. Watch this. Hit the OE brake. We don't know that large Big Hugh is over there, but we think that you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for heals. I wanted to get inside zone far enough that I could stop, look for heals, and if necessary, hop back in the van and move on out, or I could push on foot. So believe me, there's more method to my madness than there is madness to my method. But I guess it depends on which way you look at it. I check over here. Sometimes these hay bales have a little som. What? And then now we're gonna go follow Ricky. Whoa! Tree! Up! There you go. There you go. All right. You got this. Getting better at this, I say. Look at that. Didn't even have to tell him. Power lines. And I check the little poop shacks every now and then. They oftentimes will have like a can of soda, or maybe some painkillers. So I don't know about old large Big McHuge over here, and he and I are never a thing. And then look at this. It's like that scene from Sound of Music, running across the field. The hills are alive with the sound of. I've actually never seen that movie, but I'm familiar with that particular thing. This, to me, is what's interesting. I remember this first-person perspective. I cannot see this dude, and I don't turn all the way around to look. If you watch him, he crouched right there, so he spotted me. So he's hunting me right now. He sees me go into the building. I guarantee. Watch. See, and we flip to his person. Now, keep in mind, I have X-ray on, so he can't see. There, now he sees me come out. Now, watch this. He's going to come on up, and he's going to... Yeah, that's what you thought. You know what? I heard his footsteps. I turned around, and I put some UMP in his FACE, because that's how I roll. And then I do a decent amount of looting. But really, I need to start pushing, so... There you go. UMPa, Loompa, Doopity-Doo. I've got 9mm things for bullets for you. UMPa, Loompa, Doopity-Doo. That's what you get for following me.